Going live now. Alright. It's been a while since I've been back at this game. Apparently YouTube says that the last time I streamed this game was 7 months ago, so we'll see how this works out. But we're going to be switching it up a bit by playing the game on the Game Boy Advance emulator. They already have a decent selection of video games. It's like people are complaining about the NSO being too much before, but now I think they're all thinking that it's definitely worth it. All of my buddies that were just like, oh man, the NSO is too much. So I actually played this game very briefly with my girlfriend. I want to say a couple months ago, just to see how it runs. So this was my rank. I actually think that I remember the physics actually being easier. We're gonna find out for sure once I get back into it. Like, the physics are easier on a Switch controller rather than a GameCube controller because the drift buttons are not triggers, you know? This was my rank, and this was hers. Like, she grossly underestimated how bad the physics are in this game. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this game has some pretty bad physics. And it's like, I could go back to the Game Boy Advance. I still have to, okay, I have to remember the timing for this real quick. I gotta concentrate. Ah, dang it. I think I was too late. Ah, yep. I'm already failing really bad. Ah, fuck. Luigi didn't have an item. How did he double hit me? If I could just get used to the physics. Okay. But yeah, she grossly underestimated how bad the physics are in this game, and apparently I did as well, like just now. Like, I forgot how bad the physics are. I'm on 50cc and I'm already running off of the road, but it's okay. Because we're gonna make up for it. And it's like, you're probably wondering why I'm playing the Mushroom Cup on 50cc again. Well, it's like, this stream, I would say, is more of an experiment. Because it's an experiment to see how the physics work in this, and it's an experiment to see how quickly I can pick up on getting back into the swing of this game. That one I think I was too early. What? I'm slipping on every single crab. Attack the enemy crab's weakness for massive damage. Yeah, this is mostly an experiment. Just to see how this runs. I'll probably have to play it in my downtime. Because I didn't stream this, but on when I was streaming this game, I actually took some downtime and practiced Rainbow Road a bunch, just to get used to the physics. To get used to my Rainbow Road physics, or get used to my Rainbow Road shortcuts and everything. And it's hard to be consistent. I remember as a kid, I was super consistent with the shortcuts. That Rainbow Road in particular is full of all sorts of broken shortcuts. Utilizing all of those bouncy ramps, you know? But yeah, I do definitely like how much better the drifting button works on this. The other good side to this is that the emulator doesn't double the... Oh, hold on. God damn it. I think I'm too late again. The good thing about the Game Boy Advance emulator is that it doesn't actually upscale anything double the resolution like it does with the Nintendo 64. And you're probably thinking, wait, how is that a good thing, Kate Kozer? It's a good thing because then the computer players aren't as tough. And that's what's always sucked about the Wii U VC and about the Nintendo 64 emulation on the NSO. Is that it has double the resolution, which is kind of nice, but it also makes the computer players hard. Like, I was struggling beating computer players on normal in Mario Party because they just mash faster, they rotate the sticks faster. It's like they just do everything faster because the game is double the resolution. Like, even in freaking Sneak and Snore in Mario Party 2, I was having trouble beating freaking computer players on normal in Sneak and Snore. I'm just like, how are these guys like just reacting better than I am? Well, this game seems to be holding up decently. I'm saying that on 50cc and not on the other CCs. And I say that as I bump into a wall. Damn, Peach was way far behind. 6 seconds. It's like being a dude racing on the women's swim team. This game had really good music. Really good tracks, really good music. Unfortunately, the game physics are just so bad. Can I skip the award ceremony? Yes, I can. So I only got 1 star. I guess because I messed up that bad on Peach Circuit. Just bumping into everything. 149 coins, though. That's really good. I should have unlocked the extra course. Did it? I don't recall it saying extra course unlocked. Don't tell me I have to go through all of the cups before I can do it. That's garbage. Okay, Lightning Cup. Speaking of dudes swimming on the women's swim team, I hope you all are hating this month of Marxism as much as I am. Okay, I'm gonna look up the timing for this. I'm gonna give it one more shot. Actually, quit. One more try. Now, if I don't get it, I'm looking it up. Okay, yeah. I guess I'm gonna have to look it up again because... Oh yeah. Honestly, this Marxist month, it's like, I wasn't really reminded so much by the Marxists that this month existed. I was reminded more so by, like, the conservative commentators, you know? It's like, they were the ones talking about Pride Month more than the freaking left. In fact, some of these traditionally like woke companies, like the one that I work for, we didn't even get like our like Marxist month merch in. Like I remember we got a lot of it last year, and then it ended up just not selling at all. So we ended up having to send it back. And they didn't send us as much back this time. And really the only two brands that really care about it that we have are North Face and Vans. And a lot of people buy North Face because North Face is actually good, but nobody cares about Vans. Fuck Vans. Okay, I didn't need to look it up. I actually figured it out. But yeah, it's just a funny thing. In any case, like as far as like optics go, like this year's Marxist month isn't going as swimmingly as last year's did, and last year's didn't even go that swimmingly at all. They let What Is a Woman be available on Twitter for free for a weekend. Like I'm subscribed to Daily Wire, so that doesn't affect me much. But for all you guys that wanted to watch What Is a Woman, that is your chance. You can watch other conservative commentators react to it, or commentators in general, not just conservatives. It's like because it's really not just conservatives that are just against all of this shit. It really isn't. Just regular, everyday, normal, sane people who think that all of this gender stuff is just going way too far. Has a lot of dark money involved in it. Well, the dark money thing, that's a little bit more shrouded, but it's like it's clearly something that's like trying to like infect like society and infect the kids, you know? It's like more so than actually be a movement for like peace and love and tolerance and whatnot. I figured going earlier was worth a try. I guess all of those times I was too late. But yeah, they released What is a Woman on its anniversary, and actually just today, Walsh actually unveiled some kind of like undercover investigation he was doing where there was like this transgender affirming clinic that was falsifying medical records to get people fast-tracked into the surgeries and the hormones and whatnot. They were falsifying patient information. They were basically committing malpractice. I mean, they were committing malpractice anyway when they just decided to chop children's genitals off by request, or chemically castrate them and sterilize them and whatnot. It's like, yeah. But that's beside the point. Like, and it's like it goes beyond like just trying to get it fast tracked. They fake they fake patient reports specifically so that the insurance covers the medicine for their treatments, or the insurance just covers the treatments in general. It's really fucked up shit. It's really fucked up, dark, evil shit. Alright, Sunset Wilds. I like Sunset Wilds. I feel like there's a really huge timing window for that boost. In other news, while I was off streaming because I was on break to focus on music, which wasn't a total lie, but at the same time, it was like I was doing other stuff. I was actually at ASEN. I made a YouTube post about it. I might be making a gaming Twitter sometime soon, just to talk about games, talk about trends going on with games, maybe even have a podcast. I would like to have a Twitter podcast, you know. Twitter's becoming a platform to really support that big stuff. I didn't think that it was going to be as big as it did, or as it would become, ever since Elon took over to make it more than just a quick post social media site. Now it's like they're trying to like host full on like hour and a half long podcast, and it's really cool. I really like it. Hey Lex, welcome to the stream. Hoping you're having a really good night. You suck at this Mario Kart? Everyone sucks at this Mario Kart. This is honest. This Mario Kart is actually really bad. Like as far as the physics go, it's like, because I'm pretty sure, I'm like definitely sure that this game uses the same exact physics that Mario Kart for the Super Nintendo used. Like, it uses the exact same physics. Hey, triple stars. I'm awesome. I'm only playing 50cc right now because I have to unlock stuff, you know? Alright, Star Cup. I think this is the first game to introduce Lightning Cup. And not as like a fifth cup, like one in the middle, as opposed to what it is in the Mario Kart games now, where the Lightning Cup is now the last Retro Cup. This game also did retro first. It's the third Mario Kart game in the series, and it did retro first. It's like, yeah, the physics in this game are really bad. Even on 50cc, I'm still running off of the road. The screen is just vibrating all over the place because it's supposed to simulate that you're driving on ice. I'm not sure why they went with the epileptic seizure effect, but they did. And see, the thing is that they actually remade this track for Mario Kart 8, but it doesn't really seem all that recognizable. Actually, now that I look at the map, the layout in the map, like, at least the track goes in the correct directions, but it's like all the background and all of the embellishments and details and stuff. It's like, it's all sorts of different. Tonic diminished scales. Imagine doing tonic diminished sweeps on some John Petrucci level shit. You're gonna need some Dramamine after this course. What is Dramamine? Does it make you more sad because it's drama? It's Dramamine. It puts more drama in your brain. It's the opposite of dopamine, where it makes you dopey and happy. Ribbon Road is also almost unrecognizable in this game compared to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And the computers in this game are not too smart, so it's like they don't know the boost pads too well, so it's like you can get absurdly far ahead of them. If you're good enough. I'm not good enough at this game yet. I was way better at this game as a kid, or at least I remember being way better at this game as a kid. The key to playing this game, and the key to playing Super Mario Kart 2, is to just be hopping all the time, because it's like the hop like resets your physics. Like if you go at a certain speed, you drift. If you drift, you drift. If you're on ice, you drift. If you're on a dirt road, you drift. Which is why you gotta hop constantly to keep yourself on the track. And if you bump into a wall, shit like that happens. Dramamine helps with nausea and dizziness. A lot of people take it when they're carsick. Where the hell was this stuff when I was a kid? I would get carsick all the time. I like the Yoshi Desert. Look at the Yoshi Sphinx in the background. It's cool. Yeah, I can get how this game can be a little nauseating with how the background turns and how the game's also still super pixely even though it's on the Nintendo Switch. They didn't upscale the graphics for the Game Boy Advance games, which in hindsight might actually be better because it means that the computers aren't running twice as fast. It was like a little bit of a fun fact about this one is that when the Nintendo Wii, the Wii U, and the Switch decided to port Nintendo 64 games onto it. Oh shit! You can't throw triple shells backwards in this game. That's a problem. But yeah, when they ported it over and they doubled the resolution, it made it go. It made it run twice the speed as well. And the thing is that Nintendo 64 games were designed specifically to accommodate for the lag. So that's why on the Nintendo Switch NSO, the games actually play like certain sound clips earlier. Ocarina of Time is actually a really good example of that. When I watched speedruns for Ocarina of Time, and they speedran the game on the IQ, which was the Chinese Nintendo 64 that just ran super fast and it didn't have any lag on it. The ending cutscene for like when Ganon's castle crumbles to the ground, it actually has so much slowdown, and the game anticipated all the slowdown, and all of the sound is synced up to accommodate for the fact that the game is running slow. But on the IQ, the sound is off sync because there is no slowdown on it. Why did I hit Luigi with that and not Peach? That didn't make any sense. This Bowser's Castle is awesome. I wish they would bring it back. Hopefully they bring it back for Mario Kart 8. They brought back a lot of courses from this game in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I'm actually really happy about that because this game actually has really good courses despite the fact that its physics are so garbage that it's kind of a hard replay at the moment. But it's worth it to be the completionist. Am I going to do triple star ranks on everything in this game? Probably not, honestly. As much as I love my challenge runs, I think I'm going to have to throw in the towel on getting triple stars in this game because it's so hard to do. I can't stress how difficult it is to get triple stars. I'm probably not going to get triple stars on this, and I'm playing almost flawlessly, but it's this game has an imaginary point system that scores you based on how many walls you hit, how many times you slow down, how many times you let go of the accelerator, how many times you brake. It docks you for what character you select. It's a tough game. It's not for the faint of heart, for sure. Yep, triple stars, hell yeah. This person has brain rot. I see in a message in my Discord. Of course, this person has brain rot. If your avatar is literally just that butt ugly Marxist pride flag and nothing else, like literally nothing else, not even like a character of yours or like anyone like in front of it. It's like just that color alone is just ugly. Ah, damn it, I missed it. It also grades you on how many of those you get. It's actually kind of indicative to have a flag that ugly to basically represent communism. It makes sense. This is another course that I want them to bring back on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. All I know is that my pride colors are red, white, and blue. The colors of freedom. In fact, that's actually the reason why Cuba made their flag red, white, and blue. I believe France actually made their flag in the 1800s. The flag that they have today, they like remodeled it and they remade it in the 1800s because they wanted to model it after the American flag colors. They wanted to make it red, white, and blue to represent freedom, which is ironic considering both of those countries are now socialist hellholes. Cuba doesn't quite have a lot of freedom, but it is what it is. I mean, it isn't what it is. I don't mean to be so dismissive of it. It's pretty awful. Don't ever go to Cuba. Cuba's not a place you want to be. If you're wondering whether or not Scarface is an accurate representation of what Cuba is like today, don't worry no longer, because that is what Cuba is. Ah, shit. I'm gonna get marked down for that, too. Yeah, there was a podcast I started semi-watching somewhat recently called the Side Scrollers. Apparently, the Side Scrollers is formed by these guys who like founded Screw Attack or something. I don't know too much of the history about them, but it's like I tuned into one of their podcasts. They talk about the culture stuff, you know, and it's like they usually have good takes on a lot of things, and it's like that's gonna be like, you're gonna see that on YouTube a lot these days. People that just generally have good takes on a lot of what's going on. But the reason why I discovered them in the first place was because they did an interview with Darkside Phil. And the thing is that I haven't really kept up with Darkside Phil drama in a long time. But apparently there's a lot of drama centered around this particular interview, because DSP went on this interview like kissing these guys' ass, just being like, I've been a fan of you guys like since the Screw Attack days. And then later he goes on his freaking stream and he rips them for being like, oh man, they freaking betrayed me. They brought on Keemstar, and it's just like, I was distracted. I was just, there's just so much shit that doesn't add up with Phil. Phil, I mean, he's a scammer. He's a scammer. He has a WWE gambling addiction, and He's on some bullshit. He keeps saying the WWE account is not his, but we know it's bullshit. But and they even said, bro, if you just send a screenshot, send a screenshot to my email, I will look at it. I will not show anybody, and I will vouch for you. That's what that one guy on the Side Scroller podcast said, and Phil refused to do it. Man, Phil, if you were smarter, you would have come up with a dummy account. That's the thing about Darkside Phil, is that when you're a pathological liar, you kind of lose track of all of the lies that you told. Just like a politician, which is why you can see videos where you can debunk a lot of what a corrupt politician says, because, yeah. They say one thing maybe 2 months ago, and then they say the exact opposite. Same thing with DSP. Except the thing is that DSP didn't need to lie. He's never been in a position where he's had to lie, you know? And I remember Slowby pointed this out about DSP. It's just like, Darkside Phil likes to lie. I don't know why he lies. He lies in the face of empirical evidence. And the thing is that I actually did appreciate that podcast that they had, that podcast episode with DSP, because they held his feet to the fire on a lot of things. They didn't let him get away with doing his pathological lying routine that he did with Jeremy from the Quartering. Now the thing is that I like Jeremy from the Quartering, but he gave DSP such a softball interview. Which wasn't really his fault, in retrospect. He only gave DSP a softball interview because, because he didn't know who DSP is. And here's the thing about DSP is that if you don't know all of the backstory about him, then he can put things very persuasively. Unless you know the right questions to ask, and you know to hold his feet to the fire on things that are straight up contradictory. But if you don't know who the guy is, then you're not really going to have much of a chance to really have a fair interview with him. And I remember one of my friends who's also a fan of the Quartering. By the way, that was one of the shortcuts. Clap, clap, clap to me for that shortcut, because that was amazing. One of my friends told me that it was kind of a fair interview, but the entire time I'm just like, man, these guys are just shooting the shit. Jeremy clearly does not know who the fuck this guy is. But, DSP said all the right stuff. Talked about cancel culture and whatnot, and then it's like, Jeremy is sympathetic to that. Now, in fairness, there are a lot of people out there that kind of take shit too far with Darkside Phil. There are people like Tevin and Soma Julius Cruz who kind of take it way too far with Darkside Phil. And there we go. And so what I mean by take it way too far with him is that they tried to destroy him, And the thing is that you're not going to destroy Darkside Phil. Darkside Phil has been around on YouTube for 15 years. People have been trying to cancel him since 2012. They've been trying to cancel him even before Retsupre made that one video, Colonel, I didn't manage to avoid drowning. double star rank because I was falling off a lot in Rainbow Road. Oh, please, please don't force me to watch the credits. Oh shoot, I can save state? Nah, I'm not gonna be a bitch. I'm resetting the game because I don't want to sit through the credits. Okay. Let's test this to see if I can unlock the whatchamacallit, the special things, the extra cups. So anyway, like I said, there are people who are like kind of out to destroy Darksideville, you know, the cancel cultists, you know. And it's like, even though they're picking on Darksideville, and Darksideville is no fucking saint, he's one of the furthest things from a fucking saint. The cancel cult crowd is not exactly in the right about the way that they approach making fun of him, you know. Because here's the thing about Darksideville is that he's the kind of guy who you don't need to fake evidence or exaggerate or to lie about him in order to convey that he is a shitty person. He can kind of do that on his own when you see enough shit from him. Which is, it explains why a lot of his longtime fans end up defecting. Because after a while of just watching him, and watching him devolve and devolve and devolve, you just catch on to some things. But in any case, what was I saying? Like, you don't need to lie about DSP. There was one point I remember when Soma Julius Cruz did this, when DSP was talking about Project 7. When DSP was talking about Project 7, and it's like, he was talking about how, like, DSP paid his staff for Project 7. Or particularly, he said that he paid John Rambo. DSP has never admitted that he paid. He has lied and said that they only wanted exposure, which is like, bro, no one wants to get paid in exposure. Come on. Come off of that shit. But he paid his friend John Rambo for Project 7. But he didn't pay Howard, and he didn't pay Respect the Pack for editing the videos for him. Now, when DSP is talking about this in one of his like flashback or retrospect streams or whatever the hell he's doing, SJC says that he's a liar. And then he plays the clip of Howard and John Rambo talking about how they didn't get paid for Project 7. And how DSP bought like a BMW and shit. SJC edits out specifically the clip where John interjects and he says, here's the thing, I actually got paid for it. It wasn't a lot, like if you consider like how long it takes me to drive there, how much money I'm missing from work, and I don't get residual pay for it, I only get paid for the ad revenue for that month, blah 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 blah. So it's just like, it was one of those things that he just needlessly edited out. Like, you don't need to lie about DSP to make him look bad. And the fact that you're willing to lie about DSP to make him look bad, it makes you look like the bad guy. And it even somewhat vindicates him. Even if what he says is straight up a provable lie, provable by verifiable evidence. If this is your first time like experiencing DSP, and then you stumble across this video where this guy gives DSP the CNN treatment and edits his clips, takes them out of context to make him look even worse, then they're going to think that you're just trying to make him look bad, that he's really not as bad as he really is. And I'll reiterate the point. You don't need to lie about Darkside Phil to make Darkside Phil look bad. Well, like I said, I haven't been following the drama with him. I just noticed that he gave an interview on the Side Scrollers podcast somewhat recently. That became like one of the most recent pieces of drama. I still check in on DSP now and then for his drama, but there's not much that goes on with him anymore. Like after his bankruptcy back in 2020, like after he got granted his Chapter 7 bankruptcy, there was just nothing going on with him. It was just him playing video games, him being bad at video games, him saying, I need more money to pay my bills, him just constantly e-begging, lying about where his money is going. It's going into that freaking WWE gambling addiction sink. Which I really wish his parents would, like, have some kind of intervention and, like, try to get him help. Because he has a disease. It's like you want to make fun of the guy because he's spending all of this money on WWE champions, but the dude clearly has an addiction. He needs help. Not to be sympathetic towards him because he's done all sorts of other shitty things in the past, but you take my point. I only check on him time and time again because it just got monotonous. Just the constant e-begging, him being bad at video games. I still tune into like This Is How You Don't Play once in a while if I need just something as background noise, but I don't need DSP on a daily basis. This is honestly the longest time I've ever talked about DSP for. There's actually one guy who's still in the This Is How You Don't Play making business, and he's like the only good one. Like, there are a couple people out there, like Vault Boy and Sufayed Jamal, I think, that are still doing This Is How You Don't Plays, but it's like those guys suck. They don't know how to edit. It's like they take like, it's like they'll make like a 12-hour long video and call it This Is How You Don't Play, and it's just 12 hours of unedited bullshit. But there's only one guy I watch for This Is How You Don't Plays nowadays, because he's still in the business of doing it. Well, a business, not really so much a business. He does it as a hobby. The Outsider. Actually, he might get paid revenue for it. And at first, I didn't really like The Outsider. I thought his editing was really bad. But it got better over the years. Extra tracks. Got it. We unlocked the extra tracks. Yeah, he recently had his YouTube account suspended. He very recently got it back, but I remember I was trying to find one of his This Is How You Don't Plays, and I couldn't find it. It was just gone. I was like, what the hell happened? So I went to his Twitter, and I don't follow his Twitter. I probably should. But I went to his Twitter, and apparently, yeah, he got his YouTube account suspended. Apparently, like, you know, YouTube policies. You know how YouTube policies are. They're crooked and they're vague. I think someone like false flagged his shit for like harassment or something. Here's a fun fact about this game is that there is a quick run mode, kind of like a quick play mode, instead of like having to go through the cups to verse the cups or go into time trial to race by yourself. You can race against computer players. And in the settings, you can actually adjust how many laps there are on the courses. So you can adjust this course to have only 3 laps. And you can adjust the Mario Kart Super Circuit original tracks to have 5 laps, if you so choose. No, DK, I will lap you, you son of a bitch. Donkey Kong. It's always Donkey Kong. Actually, Donkey Kong is not... It's always consistently Peach. When you play as Yoshi, it's kind of like... Which is weird, because when I played this game on the Game Boy Advance as a kid, it was always Wario. Now it's always Peach. It was even always Peach when I was playing on the Game Boy player on the GameCube for these streams. It was always Peach. Peach is the main predator now. It's not Donkey Kong this time. I wanted to make a compilation of that. Wanted to make it's always DK, because there are so many moments that I have on this channel where DK just fucks us over, and it's always DK. It's always Donkey Kong. Yeah, when Outsider got suspended, I was just like, oh shoot, that's a lot of This Is How You Don't plays that I watch regularly that I'm just missing. But he got the account back, so good stuff. Hopefully, like, he backs this experience teaches him to back his videos up, like on Rumble or something. Ah! Boo! Boo! Fuck you, Bowser. Donkey Kong, I'm gonna lap you! Donkey Kong! Donkey... It's always DK. Alright, welcome to the Ghost Valley. I suppose that's all I gotta say about the DSP stuff. Unless you want me to tell more stories about DSP, make this a DSP stream. Like, I went down the Dark Side Phil rabbit hole. I know about all the shit. At least up to 2020. Like, I know about the bankruptcy, but I don't know jack about that thing with Keemstar. Like, Keemstar wanted to do a video with him, and he was gonna pay him like $20,000 to do it or something. And he was just like, "Nah, I'm not gonna do it because it's like I'm too busy. I gotta stream." And it's like, what? Why is your stream so important? It's like, because it's my main source of income. I gotta work, man. It's like, bro, the dude offered you like $20,000. Again, shit that doesn't add up. Shit that doesn't make any sense. DSP being stupid. Nothing new. Donkey Kong. Haha. Got him. It's always Donkey Kong. Can I lap everybody? No, I can't lap everybody. I can lap Toad, though. I didn't lap Toad. Oh yeah, the courses are split up into 5 different cups in cups of 4 in this game. This is the only song in Super Mario Kart that's actually based off of Super Mario World. Like Mario Circuit, Boo Valley, Donut Plains, Sherbet Land, they're all based off of their own thing, but this one is based on the final boss music. Oh my god. Billy earlier today, when we had band practice, he showed the other guys the Guitar Hero 1 stream. He showed the part where it's like I rage quit the freaking where I rage quit Texas Flood because he was singing SpongeBob songs over it, and it was I'm still mad at him for that. Like that was one of the most annoying fucking things that I've ever had happen to me in my life. Like Billy is the kind of guy who, like, if there's a dude at a party who's just like, guess what? I bet you I could FC Through the Fire and Flames right here. And then he starts playing Through the Fire and Flames trying to FC it. He'd be the one singing SpongeBob songs over that. He'd be the asshole that everyone would be like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, it's whatever when he does it to me, because he's my friend and all, and he didn't want me playing Guitar Hero by myself, I guess. And he was like, the song is long. And I was like, no, it's Texas Flood. It's like 5 minutes. I didn't even know what the hell Texas Flood was. Like, I knew it was an album. I knew it was a song by Stevie Ray Vaughan, and I wanted to play it because a Stevie Ray Vaughan song in a Guitar Hero game? Hey, that sounds like a fun thing to play. I couldn't hear the fucking song at all. Like, imagine playing Guitar Hero without knowing any of the songs. Like, playing Guitar Hero with the TV on mute without knowing any of the songs. That's what he was fucking doing. Triple star, first try. Aw, yeah. Okay, so a lot of the stuff in the 50cc is going to be going back and playing the tracks again, because you have to play the tracks again in order to unlock all of the extra tracks. So we're going to go to 100cc. We're going to get stuff out of the way here. I don't know how much longer I want to stream. Here's the thing about this game is that I hold the A button down for so long that it's like, Man, there was... I had a friend over because he was crashing at my house because he needed a place to rest before making a long drive back to Michigan after he went to Winnie City. And we played, well, I played Dead Rising 1 again. And I played through it to see if I could do an All Survivors run without using the Mega Buster. And it turns out that I can, and I did it. I didn't actually complete the run, but, you know, I got all the survivors. And then it's like, okay, that's enough. So I think I might stream that. I might stream, like, another perfect run for Dead Rising. That would be fun to do. Dead Rising has an anniversary coming up, right? An important anniversary? I don't think it's an important one. I think it's just 17 years. Like September of 2023. It was released in September 2006. I don't think it's a super important anniversary. But it's okay. I'm actually kicking some ass. I love Dead Rising 1. A lot of people hated it. A lot of people say that Dead Rising 2 is better. I hate Dead Rising 2. I actually don't hate Dead Rising 2. I don't like it as much as Dead Rising 1, for sure. I definitely don't like it as much as Dead Rising 2 off the record. I hated Dead Rising 3. I didn't even finish Dead Rising 3. I want to finish Dead Rising 3 just for the sake of finishing it, to see if I can go back to Dead Rising 4 and just be like, yeah, this is a video game that exists for some reason. It shouldn't have existed, but it does. It's an abomination. But it's like I need to know firsthand how abominable it is. I needed to get those coins, you son of a bitch. Actually, I don't need to get coins. What the hell am I doing? I don't need to get coins until I guess it's because I'm practicing. And because the coin count actually, yeah, no, what the fuck do the coins even do? They just unlock the extra track. I mean, like, I guess it's for ranking, but... Do I really want to focus on ranking right now? when I'm not going for the extra tracks. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cough directly into the mic. Friggin' allergies. Allergies have been kicking my... Allergies kicked my ass really bad the other week. But anyway, my friend went to Winnie City, and that was at the point I realized, I'm like, wait a minute, like, I'm just randomly playing this game, it's like, I just realized something. It's called Winnie City because it's the sound that a horse makes, because it's an MLP convention. And it takes place in the Windy City. My mind was just blown at that realization. Hi, Mickey. You're gonna settle down and be comfy with me? Yeah, he's gonna settle down and be comfy with me. Ah, shit. Not that I would ever really consider going to an MLP convention, you know. It's just nice to when friends come around, they go to the pony conventions and then they just want to hang out with me. I mean, I do like MLP, but I'm not. I don't think like I'm as dedicated to go to a convention for it. Maybe Winnie City or Cider Fest, since those are like actual nearby ones, but it's like I'm not flying out to Everfree Northwest. Or what's that other one? The one that's in California, BabsCon. I actually don't want to step foot in California. I want to stay as far the fuck away from California as possible. Well, maybe not as far the fuck away as possible, but it's just like I don't want to set foot in fucking California. Fuck that shit. You chose to have your nostrils assaulted by the smell of shit in the air. All the homeless people shit just on the ground. Just that smell just permeates the air. It'll permeate your nostrils more than the freaking allergies will. California, California, stay the fuck out of there. California, California, stay the fuck out of there. Hi, Mickey. Mickey, you're a sweetheart. Was that it? Oh, that was it. Those races flew by. That was only 100cc. Wow, Peach is not my nemesis in this one? Interesting. If only it was DK, then it would be meme material. But it's just like, yeah, maybe I could fancy going to Winnie City or what's it called? Cider Fest if I get enough friends that want to go. Just to hang out with the friends. Not really so. That's pretty much the main reason people go to conventions anyway, just to hang out with buds. Not really to go there for the convention's sake, just to be there with someone else. Have parties. Drink. Play drunk Uno. Play video games. Get con shit. It's just like I don't feel like I'm as dedicated to of a fan of MLP to really like make a flight out to the West Coast just for horses, just for dumb girly horses. Florida might persuade me. I would love to go to Florida again one day. Ah, fucking booze. Freaking hate booze. Freaking hate booze in this game for sure. Yeah, it'd be something I'd have to think about. I did go to ASEN like a couple weekends ago. That was my first time going to ASEN. ASEN was actually pretty fun. I was actually kind of surprised that people didn't smell really bad. I was really surprised that people kept themselves clean there. I think someone wrote an article about Smash Brothers players like just never showering, and that they need to take a shower because they stink up the whole freaking convention space. Same thing happens with Yu-Gi-Oh! Regionals too. Like, I haven't been to a Yu-Gi-Oh! Regional in 10 years now, but the last they're always very smelly. I think someone wrote an article about Smash players being too smelly, and it's like, please take a shower. And I think after that one, people basically just got the hint, and they're just like, okay, we're actually going to bathe. Yes, please do. And put on deodorant. Whoo! That was a great play. They even had jokes about it, like, at ASEN. Like, there was a dude there that was just, like, cleanse the weeb, wearing, like, holding a sign that said cleanse the weaves, and he had, like, this big, like, sponge on a stick. There was a moment at ASEM where I thought I was going to get sick. And it's like, I didn't want to get sick. Especially not from a convention. What ended up happening was that, so it's like, ASEN has a lot of COVID-phobic people there. So it's like, people are wearing a mask. There are a lot of people wearing masks around, you know? There was one guy in particular who was walking beside us, or not walking beside us. Like he was walking past us, and he had to cough, so he turned his head toward our direction, and he just coughed. Didn't cover his mouth or anything. Dude was wearing a mask, and I'm just like, this is what pissed me off about the mask mandate the most. Is that people thought that, like, you didn't have to cover your mouth. Like, you could just cough into your mask or sneeze into your mask. And it's like, no, you can't. You need to cover your mouth still. You're spreading germs if you do that. No. Please stop being stupid. Like, the mask is not stopping. It doesn't stop coughs. It doesn't stop coughs, it doesn't stop sneezes, it doesn't stop viruses. I've been saying this shit from the very fucking beginning. Don't rely on a mask to stop the freaking spread of germs. It even went to the freaking point further where it's like, people were just like going into the bathroom and wiping their ass with 2 hands and then not washing their hands. Because they were just like, oh yeah, no, I'm wearing a mask, it's okay. You ain't gonna get any germs from me. It's like, bro, you still have to wash your hands after using the bathroom. Fuck! Fuck! Fuck, I'm tilting. Well, I lost this race. Wait, maybe I didn't. I didn't lose the race. I just barely made it. I'm definitely not getting like a triple star or anything. It's always Peach that's the nemesis. That's the thing with this game, is always Peach. I'm getting pinged in my group me at work. What? How did I get triple stars? This game makes no sense. I got triple stars. That was one of the worst performances I've had in that cup, and they gave me triple stars. Sometimes I have the best performance of my life, and the game gives me, like, no stars. Well then, Lightning Cup it is. Shells, please appear. Shells, protect me! Yeah, you actually... So those rain puddles on the ground, they look harmless, but you can actually slip on them. Which is... Yeah. That's how it be, the freaking slipping on the rain puddles. Imagine slipping on rain. Oh, it's flooding down in Texas. All of the telephone lines are down. I've actually been listening to that song on repeat ever since I played it in Guitar Hero 1. It's a really good song. I don't think it came back in Smash Hits, though, which is a shame. I would be glad if they brought Luigi's Circuit back for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. That would be a good one to bring back. Ever since that Texas flood in Guitar Hero stream, I've actually been listening to a lot of Stevie Ray Vaughan lately. That dude can frickin' play guitar. Like you really just don't know guitar playing if you don't analyze the gods, and those gods are like Yngwie Malmsteen, Michael Romeo, Buckethead, Satriani, Steve Vai. Steve Vai is one of my favorites. Dave Mustaine, John Petrucci, and yeah, freaking Tosin Abasi and Stevie Ray Vaughan. There are a lot of gods to choose from. There are a lot of really good guitar players out there. Damn. These races are going really well. Stop singing over this game, you ass. Alright, Lockadoo. Count me off. Hell yeah. Welcome to Cheap Cheap Beach. I think this one's called Cheap Cheap Beach. It might be Cheap Cheap Pure or something. I don't remember. I didn't read what it was. Why would I read? I just play video games. Like a freaking toddler. I was legit playing video games before I actually learned how to read, now that I'm thinking about it. That's just how good video games were back then. You didn't need to know how to read in order to enjoy them. They were just games that you just played. Now you got games like Paw Patrol, which basically kind of depend on you knowing how to read in order to beat. It's like you'll be in trouble if you play video games that you can't read, you know? It's just like, yeah, I knew a buddy who was like in Sweden, and he regaled his tale about how he was a little kid and he didn't speak a lick of English, but he still played the first Metroid game because he didn't care. Didn't care about the story. The gameplay was all that mattered. And it's like, dang. The first Metroid must have been really good. Because it's like, I thought Metroid was like a very story-heavy title. Metroid's like a title that I've kind of missed out on, that I have the opportunity to go back and do. I do have a Super Nintendo Classic. I have the Super Nintendo Player on the NSO. I have access to Metroid Fusion, which might actually be my favorite Metroid game because it's like the only Metroid game I played like through like the first chapter of it or something. And I like the plot of it. Like just right away, it's like you think you're super badass Samus Aran, but then she has to like undergo surgery and stuff and like get like this X virus off of her. This thing that isn't a Metroid, and it's like, oh, you mean this? It isn't a Metroid? Does it have anything to do with the Metroids? It might. I didn't get far enough to find out. God. Stop missing the zippers. They're heading off the ramp and onto the zipper. Onto. I didn't let go of the L button either, so it's like I don't know why. Oh my God, that's terrible. Alright. That was one of the best performances I had on this cup. I better get a triple star for this shit. Yeah. Triple star, hell yeah. Congratulations, you are a super extra excellent player. Oh my God. I mean, this is what happened to me last time I played this game. Is that I was getting triple stars on the Super Mario Kart, or the Mario Kart Super Circuit tracks, but then I was bombing on the Super Mario Kart tracks. And there was no reprisal. There was just no reprisal. There was like, on top of the fact that the physics for this game are really bad, those courses are really hard to maneuver with such bad physics, and with how small they are too. Yeah, what was I was talking about, like, not being able to read video games. Because it's like, you don't want to end up like those freaking dumbasses who tried to Let's Play Danganronpa. Yeah, so it's like, I remember when Danganronpa was like a super huge thing, because like it just came out in Japan and people are just like, oh man, high school superpowers, but it's a detective game. But the thing is that in order to play the game, you have to understand what the game is trying to say, and there was no translation for it at the time. And so you had all these dumbasses on YouTube trying to play through the game like on these Japanese ROMs, just not being able to read anything, and it's a detective game, so they can't solve the mystery and they keep constantly losing. But they keep posting it to YouTube. They keep posting them like just not knowing what the fuck is going on and just losing constantly because they were such massive champions. Hey Bondi, welcome to the stream. Hoping you're having a good night. The only guy who was translating it was a guy named Owen Ronan on Something Awful. There was a Let's Play of it, and he was translating the game. He was the only one translating the game. And it brought so much traffic to SA that what's his face? Low Tax, he put up a paywall. Specifically for the LP sub forum. It's like it just brought so much traffic. It's just like, if you guys want to see Danganronpa so bad, you'll give me a little bit of this. You got paid $10 to get that account, that Something Awful account. And I remember this was also at the same time Red Supre did that video called Adults React to PewDiePie. Where it's just a bunch of adults like acting like... Because it's like, that was pretty much like the era that first spawned those stupid like kids react videos. And they were having like kids react to all these children's entertainers, you know, like PewDiePie. Since then, PewDiePie has like kind of like changed up the way that he does stuff. So it's like I have a little bit more respect for him now. I don't watch his shit, but you know, I'm a little bit better about him now. That having been said, when PewDiePie caught wind of this video and it was basically taken off, it was taken off like a storm. Then the paywall went up. And I think PewDiePie went on Tumblr and he said, well, we took down the Something Awful sandcastle. And it's like, you have no idea what this forum is about. Like, the sandcastle is a thread. Like, the sandcastle is a thread where people, like, just post, like, their test LPs and, like, ask for advice on how to Let's Play properly. And it's like, second of all, like, it's a paywall, and it's obvious that it's a paywall. Like, it was very, very much obviously a paywall, because I remember I went in with not logged into my account, and I'm like, oh, it wants me to sign in to look at this thread? Okay. Or it's like, I think I was trying to look at it, look at the thread from somewhere else, like on mobile or something, and it's like it wasn't letting me in. The physics in this game are so bad. The physics in this game are such they're such fucking garbage. You turn left and you go right. Like, what the hell is this? Freaking Cars? You gotta turn left to go right. This is dirt, not asphalt, bitch. Oh, I'm getting really hungry, actually. Maybe I'll do the special cup after this, and then I'll call it for a stream for the night. Or at the very least, like, I'll take a break and get a snack or something. And it's actually kind of late-ish at night. Unfortunately, there was no other opportunity for me to stream. Other than really late tonight and really late tomorrow night. Luigi, you son of a bitch. That bastard Luigi. He did that on purpose. He was trying to help Peach. I told you once, you son of a bitch. I'm the best there's ever been. I told you once, you son of a peach. I'm the best there's ever been. devil's in the house with the rising sun. Chicken in the bread pan picking out dough. Chicken in the bedpan picking out dough. Alright, we did it. We beat the Star Cup. I really want this Bowser's Castle to come in Mario Kart Deluxe. When are we getting the next tracks? We should be getting them soon. We got the last one in March, actually. We got them a month early. Maybe we'll get them this month. No, we won't get them this month. We'll probably get them either next month or August. Oh, triple stars? Again, I felt like I did not do well enough for triple stars on that. Again, I can't get my hopes up on triple stars. I know I'm not going to be able to triple star the freaking Super Mario Kart tracks. Like, these ones are easy because they're actually well designed. They're easy to get triple stars on. The courses, honestly, like looking back on it, the courses in Super Mario Kart are not well designed. They're nostalgic, but they're not well designed. How did she get a star? She just got a star randomly, for no reason. She didn't pass by an item box or anything. I almost pressed the X button, and then I was like, wait, this is the Game Boy Advance. There is no X button. The X button might actually do something that I don't want it to do. No! Are you serious? Stop! If I look up guides on how to triple star like the Super Mario Kart tracks, maybe I'll be able to do it. Maybe I might be down for actually doing it. I don't know. I think after this cup, I'm gonna be done for the night. I'll try and pick a day for streaming where it's like I can actually do it for long. But I can't stream tomorrow. Or rather, I don't want to stream tomorrow. Because tomorrow's actually one of my somewhat free days. And I gotta work on this second Garden of Darkness record. What? Are you serious? That was a death trap. And not like the kind on Newgrounds where it's just like we just don't give a fuck. I'm on a roll with mentioning Retsupray tonight, apparently. I'm talking about Death Trap now. Why did the... What? Why did the ghost fucking attack me while I was dying? Ah, too early. Watch me, I somehow get triple stars on this cup too, even though I'm doing horrendous. Spoopy course, yeah, the broken pier. That's another one that I want added on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. There are a lot of courses I want added on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, honestly. Fuck. Where am I going? Can I, like, stop bumping into stupid shit? I hate booze in this game. I was on a roll with talking for a bit in this stream, and it's like I just petered out. Probably because I'm kind of getting to where I want to call it. Like I said, I would have streamed a different day. Fuck! I don't think I can boost while I'm shrunk. The music for this one actually starts off with the reprise from the original Rainbow Road. Or reprise, I guess. People call it reprise. I'm pretty sure it's pronounced reprise. And then it's like, no, it's reprise. It's like, then why is... Then why do we call it reprisal instead of reprisal? Bullshit. Bullshit that computer player caught up to me. Fucking Toad. Damn, that was flawless. And Toad is still, like, not that far behind me. What the hell? Well. Fuck! Oh no. Oh no. Up! Paper Mario Bowser Castle in the background. Is that true? Oh wait, oh yeah, it's there. I thought you were talking about the last course. It's like, yeah, it's there. It's an homage to that, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Oh, man. Yeah. I still got a star. I got a star ranking. Oh, but yeah, my right hand is done. My right hand is done. I'm cramped. Ah. Shoot. At least I'm done playing Mario Kart. Holy shoot. Jeez. Like, my freaking hand, bro. Bro. Well, while I'm over here, let's do some shit. This is nostalgia for me. Yeah, good stuff. So this, I've honestly played all of them. It didn't save last time? Oh, you have to, this game has manual saving. I was playing this just for fun the last time, and it's like,
Here we go.
this game has more tutorial for you too.
Here I go. Yeah. Thank you.
I honestly played the Mario Advance games more than I played the Super Nintendo and NES versions. Which one is it? Is it? Fuck! Fuck!
Pick up the cake. That's a good shot. Lucky. Yeah. Lucky. Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, I could have gotten a one-up from that.
Lucky. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
And then I kind of forgot that there were A coins in this game. Oh, that's where the one-up was. I actually like the voice acting in this game. People just rag on Nintendo's voice acting all the time just because Super Mario Sunshine was bad. And the Zelda CDI games were bad. And, yeah. We don't need to talk about Excuse Me, Princess. Yoshi eggs to collect. There are Yoshi eggs to collect in Mario Advance 1? I don't remember that.
This is as far as you go.
The only eggs to collect are the eggs here.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I like the Mario Advance games much better. It's like they're more in-depth remakes.
Bravo.
Damn it. Damn it. You gotta beat the game to collect the eggs? I didn't know there were eggs to collect. Oh, that actually gets you a 1-up? That's weird. I didn't know that was an actual combination you could get. I didn't know that was a combination either. I knew that was one of them.
Choose a player.
Actually, let's do Luigi again on this one. Jump on this bitch and take away his carpet, and you won't regret it at all. Okay, he might regret dying, but hey, what the hell are you gonna do?
Lucky. Lucky. Yeah. Lucky.
Can I make that cherry respawn? I don't think I can make the cherry respawn. Maybe I can. Oh!
Lucky.
In this game, I can.
Lucky. Yeah. Yeah. Here I go. Oh. This is as far as you go. Oh. Now I'm a movie.
Wow, that was such a hard boss. I didn't know that was a thing with this game, though. You could beat it?
Choose a player.
I want to say Toad is the optimal character for... And it's like you could warp here, but... Huh. I guess I must have thrown it too far. I didn't get the... Yeah, Toad was not the optimal character for this one. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. Yeah, it kind of makes you think that like since these enemies are technically from Doki Doki Panic, does that mean that like this game just straight up stole the enemies? I mean, they're technically both like Nintendo IPs, but like the Shy Guys and the Bob-ombs, they came from this game. Birdo came from this game. They're just Nintendo characters now. It's just kind of funny how that works. Alright, now for Mauser. Have some bombs! Ouch. Yeah. Ah. Ah. The timing for the 7 is weird. It's like you gotta wait for it to pass. Like you can't hit it as soon as you see it. You gotta wait for it to pass. Man, it's like they even got stats for the characters in this game. It's like, what's the point in playing as Mario? Like, if you want jump, you get Luigi. If you want float, you get Peach. If you want strength, you get Toad. If you want strength and speed, you get Toad. What's the advantage to Mario? That he's average? Who wants to be average? Everyone wants to be exceptional. We'll pick Mario. Alright, I remembered to to manual save rather. Man, this is a game I would actually want to play. Or like the Metroid series in general. But it's like, yeah, and probably this one too. I actually missed out on the Minish Cap. I missed out on a lot of gems. Kudu Kudu Kududin. This is one that I actually played with my darling when we were rummaging through these games. This one's an interesting game. It's also the origin of that one stupid assist trophy in Smash Ultimate. I don't know. I lost track of like what assist trophies in Pokemon there are in Smash Brothers since Super Smash Brothers Brawl, just because there's so many of them. There are so many. Anyway, that's gonna be it for the night. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. We'll be back for some more of this. Hopefully, I won't bore you by playing the same tracks over and over again. I'll actually have extra tracks unlocked by then. I'm going to try and work on it. But yeah, that's going to be it for the night. You guys have a good night. Stay tough out there.